Hi, I'm Caitlin and welcome to Move. In today's cardio basic series, we're going to focus not only on cardio, but a particular emphasis on core today. What that's going to do is that's not only going to leave us feeling energized, but also strong and powerful for the rest of the day. Let's get started. So we're going to start with a full body warm up just to make sure that our muscles are engaged and our heart rate is in that aerobic training zone so we're ready to go. So when you're ready guys, just start with an easy squat on the spot. So we go down and up, down and up. Now you want to focus here on driving your knees over your toes and then really driving your heels out of the earth, squeezing the glutes so that we're starting to activate every muscle in the lower body. From here, draw your abs in nice and tight. Keep the shoulder blades pulling down, and that's naturally going to open up your chest so we've got perfect posture. All right, now set up to a walking burpee. So take your feet just underneath your hips, and then when you're ready, guys, drop down onto your knees. Come forward so your hands are under your shoulders. Walk back in, and then stand tall. So what this is doing is starting to shift some intensity into our upper body. Also starting to open up through our hips and work a little bit of mobility and flexibility through the body. Now you want to make sure here that you're keeping your core nice and engaged by drawing the abs in tight. That's going to look after the upper back and also start to prime our abs for the focus of today's class. All right, take two more. Maybe start to walk the hands a little bit further forward. Beautiful. Feel that start to shift a little bit more intensity right through the shoulders. Now this time, come back down onto your hands and your knees, and we're going to take an easy mountain climber just to warm up. So take your right knee to your left elbow, squeeze in, and then drop back. Other side. So squeeze and draw back. Now the aim here is to keep your upper body as still and stable as possible. So we're really isolating through the sides of the body. Now if you want a little bit more cardio intensity, you can start to speed up the knees, or you can start to lift right up onto your toes. Okay, take 4 more here, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let it go. Cool. Okay guys, so now we're warm. So this is how we're going to work today's class. We're going to have 3 different blocks, each one of them supersetting different types of moves to make sure that we're getting a full body workout. So block number 1, come up onto your feet. We're going to work our core as well as working our legs at the same time. So our first move here, check it out. We're going to step forwards, take your hands nice and wide, elbows come wide. Step forwards into a lunge, and then twist your elbow across to the opposite side of the room. From here, draw back to center and rise up, other side. So step forwards, twist, center, and lift. So guys, this class is made for absolutely all of us. So you can stay here with level 1 if that's feeling good and strong in your body today. Otherwise, if you want more work and more intensity, you can drop the arms, put them together, and then start to find a wood chopping action. So you're really engaging through the core, but also starting to lift the heart rate at the same time. Cool. Now guys, take 2 more here, either side. Last one here, through the left, and then let it go. Okay, shake it off. So, move number 2, we're going to come back into that squat position, and then again, we have an option to add more intensity. So, start off with your easy squats, single time down and up. And then if you're wanting more intensity, you can start to drop your hands and then reach to the sky. So we tap and we lift. We tap and we lift. Now the temptation here is to collapse our chest down to the ground. So try and focus on keeping an upright spine, chest stays nice and proud. So you're really engaging all the way through the upper body and strengthening your posture at the same time. All right, should be starting to feel that heart rate lift a little bit as we work into these powerhouse muscles in our legs. Find 2 more here. Last one. And then shake it off. So it's okay to shake it off between each move because these moves are quite intense, yeah? Okay, so move number 3. We're going to focus on taking side steps with a tap down. So ground down onto your left foot to start. Really bend that supporting knee so you're engaging through the thigh. From here, step to the side and then tap down. So we step and we tap. Now the intensity here lies in keeping our knees bent the whole way through the move. So that's going to make sure that we're keeping our legs engaged and we're staying nice and strong in the workout. Now again, guys, this is your workout, so you can add more intensity or you can dial it down. If you're dialing it down, you can take out the tap. If you're adding more intensity, you can start to get a little bit more dynamic with the jump and a little bit lower in the legs to really get a fire right through the lower body. Cool. Now like you're jumping over something, find 4 more. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Oh, shake it off, let it go. Okay, so final move in block number 1, focusing on our legs. We're going to take a side lunge with a leg lift. So check it out here. Plug down into your right foot. Take a nice long lunge to the side and then drive the knee to the chest. So we step and we drive. We step and we drive. Now if you're having a bit of a wobbly day, all good. Just tap the foot down each time and that's going to give you just a little bit more support from the ground. Otherwise, try and drive as wide as possible in the legs and then squeeze the knee as high as you can right towards the center of the chest. All right, find 4 more here. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Perfect. Stop to the other side. So take that moment first, ground down through all 4 corners of that foot. Once you got that support, small micro bend in the knee to keep engaged. And then when you're ready, nice long stance wide. So step long and then drive in. Step long and drive in. So what we're doing right now, guys, is we are targeting not only our quads, our thighs, but we're also working our glutes. So this is going to make us run faster, stand taller, and above all else, just feel stronger in our day-to-day lives. All right, now try and go wider if that's in your range, or tap it down if that's what you're taking today. For 4 more. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, enough legs. We let that go. Okay, so block number 2. Again, we're going to focus on some different moves. So we're going to set it up together. Remember that burpee from our warm-up. That's what we're going to start with now. So when you're ready, drop onto your knees, walk forwards, but this time come onto the ground and reach the hands all the way to the front of the room. From here, draw the hands in by the sides, push back, and then step back up to rise. So this is level 1, dropping down onto our knees, but still finding that extension through the upper body, so we're really working our arms at the same time. Now, level 2 is not dropping the knees to the ground, and you're going to feel that that adds a lot more intensity to the core as well as to the upper body. So the cool thing about doing a couple of these moves is that you can test out the options, maybe trying a couple on your knees, maybe trying a couple on your toes, and then just seeing how your body feels with it today. And then the best thing is that next time you do the class, you might be able to do just a couple more on your toes. All right, take 1 more here. Step back, and then come back to all fours. So here, guys, we're going to take arm taps. So brace the abs nice and tight, and the aim of the game is to keep your upper body as still as possible. Now, instead of dropping your hips back, try and shift your weight forwards so your shoulders are directly over your hands. And from here, shift and tap right hand to left elbow. So we tap and swap. We tap and we swap. Now, if you want more, you can start to draw the hand right up towards the shoulder. Now, you'll find that as soon as you lift that hand off the ground, the body wants to shake, right? But that's a good sign. What we're doing is challenging our stabilizing muscles so that our core has to work super hard in order to keep us nice and strong. And what that's going to do is that's going to strengthen our muscles from head to toe. All right, now keep drawing your chest forwards and keep your gaze just ahead of your mat. So that's going to make sure that your spine and your neck stays nice and long. It's okay to be starting to feel a bit wobbly by now. We have 4 more here. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Great. Okay, we're staying on our arms because the focus is upper body in this block. We're going to take walking planks to hovers. So check it out. Same deal. Knees come back, hips stay low, so you're in one long flat back. And then from here, right arm leads, we walk down, down, and up, up. Down, down, and up, up. Now the temptation is to rotate and twist through our upper body. So this is where the work comes in. Keep the abs in nice and tight, and then really drive your hands into the earth. That's going to help engage and stabilize through our upper body. You can speed it up more, and you'll feel that as you do that, that's going to give you a bigger spike in the heart rate. All right, as many as you can go for now. In 8, 7. It's okay to be feeling that burn. That's exactly what we want. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, enough upper body for now. Okay, so block number 3. We're now going to go a little bit deeper into exactly where our core resides and starts at our center, at our abs. So when you're ready, guys, come onto your backs. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this move, so it's okay to have a bit of fun with it. So come onto your backs, guys. Draw your knees into your chest and just start to rock and roll up and down your back. And you'll feel here that you really want to imprint each vertebrae of your spine into the mat as you roll down and up. Now check it out. Once you get enough momentum, you can come all the way up and then take your hands beneath your thighs, draw the chest back, and maybe start to lift 1 foot or 2 feet off the earth. If straight away your lower back in particular is saying no, just drop your elbows down to the ground, and that's going to give you a little bit more support from the earth. Otherwise, wherever you are, start to drop the shoulder blades down. Feel how that rebounds and broadens through your chest. And then we're gently going to tap right foot down to the earth. So we tap and we lift. We tap and we lift. So again, guys, if you want more, you can take the arms by the sides, making sure you're keeping that nice long, flat spine. All right, find 2 more here. Now squeeze into your chest and release. Okay, so they're the moves. Now we get to have a bit of fun with it. So check it out. We rock down, we rock up, we tap 2 times. So rock down, rock up, and tap 2 times. So you'll feel here, guys, that you're getting a bit of a kick in the heart rate, but we're also starting to feel a nice juicy burn right through the front seam of the body, through the abdominals. Again, guys, remember those choices. You can keep your arms on the ground. That's going to give you a bit more support from the earth, cool? But you'll feel that the added benefit of this is we're really starting to mobilize and get some flexibility through our upper back. All right, last one here. And then squeeze it in. Just let those hip flexors release. Perfect. Okay, so We're going to now move into our next move, still focusing on the core, working on push-ups. So take the hands nice and wide, and then when you're ready, we're just going to take easy single push-ups. So we go down and up, down and up. Now again, guys, you can go halfway, just at that top end range, if that's going to feel strong enough in your body for today. Otherwise, if you can, really dropping that chest as low as you can, right down towards your elbow height, while keeping your abs in tight the whole way through. All right, take 2 more here. Last one. And then shake it off. Okay, guys, come into a hover position. So just like we worked with before, but this time the challenge is going to lie in holding it for as long as we can. So come on down and then really check out this setup. The hips want to come up, drop them down so the hips are directly in line with the shoulders. So you've got a nice long flat back. And then from there, lock in your abs nice and tight. Feel how that helps stabilize you. Now, start to focus on where your shoulders are at. So draw the tips of your shoulder blades back down towards your feet. And then energetically squeeze your elbows back towards your feet at the same time. And you'll feel that suddenly that switches on your underarms and your entire front of your body. So we've got a really active hover right now. We're not passive, yeah? We're really working our strength from head to toe. Now from here, start to focus on where your upper body is. So draw your collarbones towards the front of your mat. So you're really lifting through the chest. Keep your gaze just ahead of your hands so your neck stays nice and long. And then squeeze your thigh muscles on, maybe so much so that you start to tuck the toes and lift up into the full hover position. Now you've just got 10 seconds here. Now if you're in the full hover position, draw the kneecaps towards the sky so you're really feeling the entire lower body engage and support you. And then push your heels towards the back of the room. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Okay guys, one last burner to take us through to the finish line of this core cardio sequence. Come on down onto your backs. Now, this time we super glue our back down onto the earth. Just lift your heels up slightly, take your arms by your side, and then we're just going to squeeze our lower ribs right in towards our hips to pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. So that's level 1. Level 2, we take a C crunch. So we lift our knees up to 90 degrees at the same time. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, final move, guys. Final challenge. If you've got it, keeping your lower back super glued to the earth. Extend one leg or maybe both legs, keeping the lower back down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lift 1 inch higher, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it on up. Guys, come on up to stand. So what you should feel right now is strong and energized from your core all the way out. So we've combined strength, we've combined cardio, so that we feel great for the rest of the day. Guys, my name is Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.